In this video, I'm gonna break down the fastest way to reach 10K per month with your agency. It's the magic number, it's the number where some things change, where you can buy stuff, where you can buy maybe something for your parents, where can you quit the 9 to 5. And reaching 10K is sometimes easier said than done. I needed almost 2 years with my agency. I'm 10 years in the agency game right now, doing multi six figures with my agency, with the growing team, with 50 plus clients. But reaching 10K per month was a pretty hard road, and I want to share what I would do right now differently to actually achieve it as fast as possible. So let's get started. Here we have the whiteboard, and I'm just gonna use it a little bit to brainstorm some ideas. So the magic number is 10K per month. Excuse me for my writing, I'm still getting used for it. And let's first break down what does it mean. So let's say maybe you're an agency owner selling like lead gen services, Facebook ads, Google ads or something. And let's say if you're selling like in first world countries like USA, UK, Australia, Germany, Europe or something, your services will be between 1.5K and 2K monthly, right? So with this, to actually achieve like and have retainers, you need like 5 to 8 clients, active clients each month. And there's one thing like when you're getting started, and I'm gonna cover it like in a minute, everything step by step if you're just getting started or if you have a few clients. But you can here charge setup fees, and usually clients expect this and are always fine with this. So usually I charge the same amount of the monthly retainer as a setup fee. Sometimes I knock off 50%. So this is some bonus cash, right? So if you close this double, you can actually achieve it a lot closer. So you will have cash flow and you can reinvest it to actually buy outreach systems, to invest into your company and stuff like this. So with this, like if you're charging for setup and actually having this, so actually like closing 5 to 7 deals will get you the 10K in this month. But remember, like you need the retainers to actually have monthly revenue out of it. Okay, maybe you're selling some AI services. So this is a little bit different. I'm having a lead gen business, AI powered B2B, but I see a lot of people selling AI solutions or something, and it's like kind of a bigger setup fee and then a smaller monthly retainer. But let's say you sell something like for 2 to 3K, and then you have like 750 to 1K monthly retainers. So in this case, you need like 5 to 7 sales as well to actually reach it in this month, and you need like 10 to 15 active clients to reach this. And what's really important when you're just getting started with all of this is if you're just at the beginning or you have 1 client or 2 clients, you're probably like doing everything. You're creating the service, you're doing the appointment booking, you're doing the sales and everything, and that's fine, and you should be definitely be doing that. But what was happening on my side, I was like too much focused on the service, like too much learning, too much making it perfect and over delivering to my clients, and losing time on some activities that haven't been driving actual business growth. Like let's say I got like 1-2 clients, and then I'm over delivering for them, which is fine. I want testimonials, I want to actually get nice reputation, use this later, and that's completely fine. But then on the other side, I was losing too much time like on the website, let's say, on some landing pages, on social media, and these different platforms that actually didn't drive business growth, like email marketing. What should I do? Should I learn this skill? And I'm feeling like a business owner, having a few clients, but I'm not actually doing anything for business growth. So what's really important, like when you break it down and when you want to achieve, let's say, these numbers here, what do you need as a B2B business, as an agency? You need, it's a simple answer, I hope you got it right, you need meetings, okay? Or appointments, whatever you want to call them, because no one's gonna buy your services without speaking to you. Okay, so your whole focus when you're starting out and when you're this one man, one girl army, whatever, doing everything, like most of your day, besides delivering the service and actually doing the service, should be oriented into booking the meetings. Okay, that's like your big goal. And to actually achieve this, because you can actually get some math behind this. So let's say your closing rate is like 15%. With a nice offer, that's definitely doable, even if you don't have a lot of sales experience. So out of 20 meetings, you close 3 clients, right? And it will all come down how many appointments you will generate. So besides this, you will be tracking like the metrics and everything, but the growth of your business will come down to like how many appointments did you generate and what's the churn of your active clients. So let's say hypothetically you do this like for 3 to 6 months, and you have like 2 clients that you are doing it right now, and you're booking like 5 appointments, only 5 appointments. And if one of these clients churns, like you lost half of your revenue, right? And with 5 appointments with like 15% booking rate, you're like closing 1-2 deals each 2 months. And what would happen maybe that you lose this client in 2-3 months, and then you're on the same page. So to actually accelerate and get growth with your agency, you need two things. One is closing clients. So you need to close more clients than you churn clients churn monthly. Okay, so if you come to a point where you close 5 clients and 5 churn, they leave you don't have pretty much any business growth. Like you're on the same page. 5 come, 5 go. 5 come, 5 go. So as an agency owner, you're basically focusing only on these 2 things. This make the business growth of your agency. So you have different parts of the business, hiring and systems and stuff like this. But in a nutshell, you need to get more clients than they leave. And the better you are, you will be getting more and more clients, booking more and more appointments, and you will have an amazing service that basically clients stay for long, they get the results, and they're not churning. So you need to get some math behind it. So let's say your big goal is 10K, and we defined here you need, let's say, 5 to 8 clients. So actually to get like 2 clients per month with this like 15%, you would need around like 15 appointments, right? These are shows. So the people you actually talk to. And you will see, probably you saw it already if you're booking appointments, that usually like 70-80% of the people who book the call actually show, depending on your follow-up sequence and everything. So you need to actually book like 18 or 20 appointments to get these shows, because 3 or 5 people out of them won't show, and basically you cannot talk to them. Maybe they will rebook or something, but you cannot sell them. And if you get 15 meetings, you will be able to get, let's say, 2 clients. And let's say you charge 2K per month. You have like 2K setup fee, and then you waive like 1K to have some incentive that they buy right now, and 1K setup fee. So per new client, you get 3K. And with 2 new clients, you're at 6K. Okay? So maybe these numbers will be different for you. And maybe you sell something more low ticket, but if you sell something low ticket, then usually this conversion number will be higher. If you're selling something high ticket, I mean, these numbers are like normal standard for tier 1 countries, but usually you can even charge more. Okay, so you're getting 6K here, and your goal is to actually keep on doing this like for 3 to 5 months, okay? Because what will happen, especially if you're at the beginning, you will be losing clients, and don't get sad about it. You're still figuring out the service, you're still getting better at what you're actually doing, and it's normal to have higher churn at the beginning, to actually have more clients leave you. So what you will see, like, let's say you close, let me draw it here, month 1, you close maybe 1 client. Month 2, you close again 1 client. Month 3, you close 2 clients. And hypothetically, you would have 4 clients. But what will probably happen, which I see a lot, in month 3 or 4, you will lose 1 of these or 2 of these. But you need to keep on focusing and getting more and more appointments to actually scale this. And in month 5 or in month 6, you will actually be getting, let's say, two clients. You lost here, and maybe here you're like at month 7, you will have like 8, 9 maybe active clients or something, and then with this, like, depending on your pricing, you will hit your goals. But it all comes down to actually get more clients than churn. I mean, it's baby steps, it's logic pure, but I see a lot of people not focusing on this. Okay, let's come back to the main point, and main thing is booking appointments. Sorry for my writing, I'm still trying to figure out how to do this, booking appointments. So, booking appointments, if you're an early stage agency owner, probably you're just gonna use 2 ways. So, Alex Hormozy style, 1 way, warm outreach, 2nd way, cold outreach, and then you can have paid ads, and you can have content as I'm having here. But I think these 2 early stage, not worth it. They are longer games, a lot of investment stuff. But warm outreach and cold outbound is like where you actually will get really fast to the 10K. So warm outreach, that's basically the people you know. So your friends, your family, fathers, mothers, business owners, whatever. So use your social media, use your WhatsApp, use your SMSs, whatever you have to actually outreach and tell these people. So if you know these people, if they're family or something, don't pitch them like, hey, I'm having this amazing business and can I work for you? Maybe you can pitch it for free or something, but it could like arise some negative emotions. It's family, right? So what I would suggest that you pitch like, hey, I have this amazing business and I'm doing this and this. Do you maybe know someone who could use this? And you know kind of that they need it, but you don't want to ask them if they need it. So you ask like, do you know someone? Could you recommend me? And have an amazing offer. So if you're just starting out, do it like first month, free, whatever. Let me zoom in here a bit. Free, and don't charge it. So if you deliver, then you can start charging, whatever. If you don't have any clients, better do it for free, let them cover the cost, and then actually have it have some testimonials and sell them later. But you reach out to your network, to your people, and you ask them, do you know someone who could benefit from this service? Offer it for free if possible, let them cover the cost, and then on the month 2, if you delivered, you can say, okay, this is actually gonna cost like this. Do you want me to move forward with this, or do you want me actually to just shut it down or whatever, like no strings attached? And you can be like completely open even when you're pitching this. You won't sell it without a meeting, even when it's family. They will say, yeah, I'm the perfect fit, or I know this friend. You will be still booking meetings, okay? But you will be surprised how many people, like in your surroundings, from neighbors, from everyone, you could actually pitch your service. That's the fastest way, and definitely be doing this. The other way is cold outbound. Okay, I didn't want to do this one. So cold outbound, this is like long term, where you will have a lot of clients. And in cold outbound, basically it's usually email, DMs, and then cold calls. So with email, you have 2 options. The easiest one is to actually use your right now domain and everything what you have. Send out 10, 15 maximum emails per day, really personalized to businesses that are great fit. Create some spreadsheet and do the follow-ups. I'm gonna actually attach like videos down below that you can actually follow, where I go a lot more detail into that kind of stuff, but I want to just cover it briefly. And the goal is that you actually send emails. So the cheap version is actually to use your domain, your inbox, have smaller sending limit and do it really personalized. The better version is to actually automate it, and it costs like 200 to 300 bucks per month to send around, let's say, 500 emails per day. And basically I teach all of this in my accelerator, so there's going to be a link down below if you want to check it out and how to do this. And then DMs. So in here it's LinkedIn, it's Instagram, it's Facebook, it's whatever. And you basically, like on Instagram you can send up to like 30, 40 DMs. On LinkedIn you can send up to like 20, 800 connections per month. And basically you can have a lot of people get connected to and pitch them. And then cold calls, this is the fastest way, but it's the most painful way as well. With cold calls, you pick up the phone, you hammer the phone, and you actually get the meetings really fast. So let's say you do 100 calls per day, you should be able at least to get 2 meetings per day times, let's say, 22 days. That's a lot of meetings, more than you need. So even if you get 1 meeting, you will hit your goal of 20 meetings, 15 shows, and actually closing people on these shows. So all of these, as I said, I'm gonna apply some free resources down below. You can check them out. But if you want the step-by-steps and actually where I just like exclusively connected everything and using ChatGPT, it's in my accelerator. There's gonna be a link down below. You can check it out and see if it's a good fit. Okay, these are the 2 main ways to actually book meetings at the beginning. So warm outreach, cold outreach. Talk to your friends. Hey, I have this amazing thing. I want to work with you. Do you know someone who actually could work with me? And then the other thing is cold outbound emails. Cold calls are the fastest, definitely, and most scalable. And you can start doing them just after watching this video without any problems. And DMs as well, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and other platforms as well, depending on where your audience is. But if you commit to this, and besides doing the work, you actually in your brain focus, I need to book meetings, I need to close deals, and then I need to improve my service. So you will be doing the service delivery. It will take a lot of time. I get that. I have been there. But actually my biggest problems to scale was that I wasn't booking meetings. I wasn't always doing acquisition. I picked up the phone. I booked like 15, 20 meetings in a few days. I closed few clients and I didn't have any consistency. And I would just keep on doing the clients. It would be nice. I lose some. I pick up the phone again. And I was in this vicious cycle. Only when I sat down and have it this way and had like math behind it, I saw that actually I needed every day to have systems to book meetings, to scale my company, and to actually get more clients that I'm losing. And then when you have these systems nailed down and it's working, like you feel fine with it, it's not too stressful, then you can actually sit down and start improving your service, having more systems, hiring more people, and scale besides the 10K mark. But 10K, definitely doable on your own. So you can be 1-person army, definitely doing this, selling super high ticket or lower ticket. Later you can hire freelancers or something, but yeah. So if you like this, check out my accelerator, my free community down below. And I basically teach you how to implement all of this. Don't do the mistakes that I done, so you can actually get your first or next client in 90 days. So thanks and see you soon.